Pokemon, time to go. Chapter 4, The King of the Pirates. Go stood on the boat. The egg was safely in his bag. Rockruff ran around happily. He sighed and watched the ocean move with a dance-like motion. He looked down at the ocean and saw several Magikarp hop out of the water and dive back in. He pulled out his Ronton phone and took some pictures, when suddenly a loud horn exploded with a rather loud, intrusive sound. Go looked up and saw another ship coming towards them. It slowed down and came to a stop beside their ship. A single man jumped off the ship and landed in front of Go. Well. Shame to say you guys are my next target, the man said with a cheeky grin. And who are you? Go asked. Name's Luffy, and I'm the king of the pirates, and I'm here to accommodate all your money, gold, any treasure you may be hiding, and of course your Pokemon, the man replied with a grin. Oh, hell no, not on my watch, Go barked. Oh, what's this, a feisty little trainer? Luffy scoffed. I'm not letting you take anyone's money or Pokemon, Go roared back. Please, I'm known as the king for a reason. I've never been beat, Luffy growled back. Well, there's a first time for everything, Go said. He grinned at the challenge. Okay, boy, you got yourself a battle. If I'm anything, I'm reasonable. 1 versus 1. If you win, I'll leave empty-handed with my tail between my legs. But if I win, I'll take any money and all Pokemon on this ship, Luffy offered. Go turned his head to see the small group of individuals that had gathered behind him. The captain stood forward. Go, I trust you with this battle. I saw what you did back in Alola. Win this for us, yeah? The captain called out. Right, Go nodded. He turned to Luffy, who stood there with his wicked grin. I accept your challenge, Go called out. Good, now pick your Pokemon. I cannot wait to see how my new Pokemon perform. Luffy chuckled. Then Go clenched his hands. This guy's attitude started to grind Go's gears. Luffy pulled out a Pokeball and threw it up into the air, and the ball burst open. The white light hit the deck, and a Delmise stood before Luffy. A Delmise, huh? Go muttered. He pulled out his Ronton phone and scanned his opponent. Delmise, the sea creature Pokemon, a ghost and grass type. Swinging its massive anchor, it can KO whale lords in a single blow. What appears to be green seaweed is actually its body, the Rotom Pokedex explained. Okay, I'll go with Rockruff, Go called out. His puppy Pokemon jumped forward and landed in front of its trainer. Delmise, let's kick it with liquidation, Luffy ordered. A body of water appeared and encased Delmise. It moved at great speed and rammed itself into Rockruff. Rockruff, are you okay? Go called out. The injured Pokemon stood tall, shook off the damage, and growled a mean little growl. Okay, buddy, let's use Bite, Go commanded. Rockruff quickly ran at Delmise and opened its jaw. Iron defense, Luffy called out. Delmise was covered in a silver coat which rippled with a shine of light. For a moment it was beautiful, then it diminished. The Steel-type move boosted its defense. Rockruff bit down on the Pokemon, but it was not fazed by the jaw strength of the puppy Pokemon. Ah, damn it, Go grunted. I shall once again state, I'm the king of the pirates for a reason, Luffy chuckled. Yeah, well that's a lousy title, for someone who steals and gets away with it. You're no pirate, just some big old bully, Go barked back. Ooh, your words sting, little trainer, Luffy sniped. Name's Go, and we don't give up, Go barked at him. Enough of this. Delmise, Hyper Beam, Luffy roars. Delmise charged up the Hyper Beam and fired it. Rockruff jumped to the left, the beam hitting the deck. Rockruff fired danced wildly due to the impact. Rockruff, Rock Throw, Go ordered. Rockruff jumped up and glowing rocks appeared around it and flew at Delmise, which was hit by the rock barrage. Do it again, Go shouted. Rockruff landed on the ground and instantly launched himself back into the air and repeated its attack. Delmise tried to dodge it, but was once again struck by the rocks. I think it's time for a new move, Rockruff, Go called out. Rockruff landed and barked with confidence. Go turned the Rockium Z in the Z ring and then took his stance. Ready, Rockruff? Go roared. I can hold my future in the palm of my hand. Continental Crush, Go yelled out. Rockruff slammed its two front paws on the ground as it unified energies linked Go and Rockruff together. Then the puppy Pokemon jumped into the air and barked loudly. A massive boulder formed above Rockruff. It then was thrown forward as Rockruff bowed its head. The boulder came crashing down. "Use liquidation one more time!" Luffy ordered. Water encased Delmise once more, and it launched itself at the massive boulder. It tried its hardest to fight against the Z-move, but eventually it gave out. The water that encased it burst away, the boulder crushed Delmise, the smoke vanished, and Rockruff stood a little shaky to the damage it took, but in front of it was Delmise, which laid there, fainted. "Well, a deal's a deal," Luffy grunted. He pulled out his Pokeball, and in a red beam of light Delmise returned. Luffy then strolled over to Go. "No one has beaten the King of the Pirates before, young Go. Be proud of your victory. But heed my warning. I shall return stronger. This is no longer a battle for riches and Pokemon. This is now a war of who is the best," Luffy told him. "You know, Luffy, I look forward to it." Go nodded. Luffy bowed, and then in one graceful jump, he leapt over to his ship, and the horn roared aloud. Then both the ships set sail once again, each one heading in the opposite direction. "Thanks, Go. A few of our ships kept being robbed by that guy. No one could beat him," the captain said. He gripped Go's shoulder tightly, then he headed back to his quarters. Go sat down and checked on the egg. It lay safely in his bag. Grookey then stumbled up to him, rubbing his sleepy eyes. "Grookey, you just slept through an amazing battle. I just saved the whole ship," Go cheered. Grookey just looked at Go dumbfounded, and Go let out a little chuckle. He sat there and watched the cloudless sky and waited to return home. Go had no idea what waited for him and how important the egg was, but he was about to find out as the journey continues.
What you have just listened to is a product created by the Three Ranger Bros Studio.
Hosted by three cosplaying fathers who
happen to be massive geeks of all sorts of fandoms.
They are Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger,
Cosplay Dude 637,
and Ty Tiger.
The studio covers different types of YouTube videos, TikToks, podcasts, and live streams.
If you wish to find out who cosplays who, the YouTube channel, the TikTok accounts, and the podcasts, and all of the other social media platforms,
please go to the 3rangerbrostudios.com.